Hi there. I'm back at the Gear Forest where last time I had just rewind the times to stop Bakusmon from dying. And now I have to head to the village one more time. It's a bit odd that the game makes you go across the same area twice in a row like this, but I guess it's make it less. Our allies are confused. Well, that's from a Wookiee. And to get you to spend more money on the Rosemont company. Oh, she's introducing herself again because we went back in time. Hi there, Kara. I'm guessing this routine is still going to happen one more time whenever we go to the factory. We'll probably see how Volcanomon dies and then go back in time to stop it from happening. And I hope that we are then done with this, because otherwise it becomes too predictable. And even this sequence again. Nice, something's different. Those little Digimon seen last start this time around. Oh, because we are going to get to Batusmon just before he kills himself this time. Oh wait, is that oh, that's the Floramon. But why didn't she step in last time? On the other hand, the Gryphon is not here this time. Wait, I can go. Oh, it's the other way. I have to stop to heal. I like how not every Digimon we helped in the past turns out to be nice in the future. Here the Palmon from the past is charging people to transport them during a post-apocalypse, basically. There might be a chest back there. I don't know if it renews in the future. Yeah, I remember opening one there in the past. I also had to slow down to see what Lotusmon skill looks like. This is a powerful Digimon, be careful. Really a Derma. Doesn't seem like it. I actually wish the game would do more of what it did right in the beginning, where it had a Chaos Drama wandering around the first dungeon. That sort of thing never happens again, like having a very powerful enemy that you can find and challenge if you dare to. Dragon Quest Monsters is that on every map. It always had an optional boss. And now that you have maps that you can actually come back to, it will make more sense to have those enemies. I can't go back to the dungeon with the Chaos Dramon. I don't think I'll ever be able to. Lost Evolution had something like this. There were some fancy chests you could find in some maps, and they would have something very valuable in them, but when you try to open them, you'd fight a super boss. You didn't see that animation from where I got to this one before? I slowed down to see what Lotusmon's special skill is like, but she's not using it. And now this, I don't think we explored before in this time period. Where the real Woodmon always a different color like this. I think it wasn't that easy to notice before. You can also just run over them like this. No, the chests I opened in the past are still open in the future. Thanks for using Balmon Ride Company XD. I wonder if you have to fight to Rosemont at some point, so she stops charging us.
いくぜサンダージャベリン。
ロゼモンはこの辺りでも商売を始めた
There's just
気が向いたら会いに行ってあげてね。今は集落へ急ぐのね。キリソ準備完了。
よっはあサンダージャベリン。
行くぞペネトレイター。
よっいくぜサンダージャベリン。
行くぞハードイグニッション。よし
Where was she again?
準備完了。やっ
疾風天正剣。
よし
She'll probably take you to Rosemont. She's all the way over there.
よくやった。このままだとこのデジモンたちみんな命を落としちゃうのかな。
そんなの絶対にダメ。ここで何が起きるのか調べなきゃ。
Everybody's still around, so it all happened pretty fast. I thought that when we found the Bacchusmon before, that was long after the village got raided. I love music. Everybody talked Alu into a festival.
バッカスモン、みんなの様子がおかしいよ。バッカスモン？ダメだ、起きない。
何が起きてるの？
祈り！
眠れ眠れ眠れ眠れ眠れ
Who's saying that?
眠れ眠れ。
この声は誰？
Where's Lotus Moon? This is reminding me of that the final dungeon in Transistor.
妙な歌が聞こえたと思ったら急にまぶたが重くなって気づいたらこんなところに。
出口はあるのかな？
Was I in nightmares? No, I skipped that. Oh, it's another show this section, but with actual battle system.
行くぜサンダージャベリン
Also, these are wild phantom. If they decide to soul chopper, I could be in a lot of trouble.
やるぞ疾風天召喚ソウルチョッパー行くぜ
Right, there's a flat 15% damage, which is not. Turns out it's not that effective on a party member, but it's devastating on a boss. He's down there.
あいつだ発動可能
はあサンダージャベリン
よっ
Phantom in the Bakimon. If we find a Demi-Devimon next, I'll assume this is actually drawing from whatever starter Digimon was, which would make sense for a dream sequence. But never mind, it's the Tapimon up there.
準備完了
Back where we started. We have to go backwards.
はあサンダージャベリンやるぞ疾風天召喚行くぜサンダージャベリン
感謝するみんな
Nothing on this side. And the enemies respawn.
いけるぞ
Can't run past him either.
ソウルチョッパーやるぞ疾風天召喚行くぜサンダージャベリン
Since they're mostly all virus, let's make this faster.
頼むやるわホーリーアロー
やるぞ疾風天召喚
I would try to head to the left there, but the game makes you walk to the right to the combat to the door.
あいつだいけるぞはっ
Hey, do I have to maybe turn back and then try dragging out of so it doesn't look like how it happened before?
はっ頼んだどりゃひゃっ
Oh, I come out heading a different direction this time.
発動可能
疾風天召喚
はっやっよし 準備完了
But these enemies are respawning way too fast.
ひゃっ はっやっよし
Back to the start, I'll head back here again. I can just try every door until something happens. Feels like you're moving forward, actually moving backward. Yeah, but there is no real rhyme or reason to which door leads to where. I was wondering if those rectangles on the background mean anything, but I don't think they do. Analyzing doesn't help either. There is a kind of translucent platform below. I think you have to make it appear. Oh, so I have to come out from that door heading to the left. But again, I don't know how you make that happen on purpose. It's not like you always come out walking the same way you entered. I have to try enter that door I just came out of from the other side. I think that will lead me where I want to be. And I don't think I can influence the direction come out of by holding the analog stick. Let me go back to the start. So I enter here. If I enter from the other side, it will take me to the end. Oh, it's here. I thought that to be from the other side. I did not see the bridge began on this side. Oh, good thing I stopped to heal just to one more step forward and it triggers a cutscene and probably a boss.
あらら、私としたことが眠りの浅い者がいたようね。待って、あんたはアイギオモン。
僕を
Somebody will know.
よく知っているわ。その名前が何度も夢に出てくるくらい。守護者アイギオモン。あんたのせいでタイタモン様が。
タイタモンって新宿で秘宝を奪い合ったあのデジモンか。
人事みたいに言わないで。あんたと戦った後、姿を消してしまった。
Disappear after fighting you. That tends to happen when someone dies.
に使えるのが私の喜びだった。それを奪ったのが守護者アイギオモン。あんたよ。タイタモン様の仇を取ってやる。発動か。
Which one is a data type? It says the first data Digimon, that's a boss. In any case, I can't Jogras because Elias is asleep. Yeah, I forgot to slow down the battle. So for once, Digimon is weak against the boss.
行くぞハードイグニッション
But it can reduce their resist to steel, so Ares can deal more damage with her steel spell.
やあ 大丈夫よっしゃ
No physical attacks anymore. Everything Gigamon has is physical. Is lightning javelin magic? Yes. Oh, even the extra strikes get blocked. I have to intentionally miss the Kyuchi, no? Oh, Acedia would pop off from this pass, but once again, he's not in the party when I need him.
頼んだ クラツアーツ発射 ありがとね
行くぜサンダージャベリン
His Luster, Reflect.
ハードイグニッション
Yuki revives with he has a full health even though he has the weak version of revive.
行くぜサンダージャベリン
やあ
すごい力が集まっている左手に攻撃を集中して行くぞハードイグニッション
So now if I want to deal more damage, I can use AVAX sometime.
頼んだ
Oh, she's weak to plant. But maybe her hand isn't.
行くぜサンダージャベリン
行くぞペネトレイザ
行くぜヒートバイパー
A hit Viper deals more damage, but it's too late anyway.
やあ
ダメだガードで耐えていいわ
大丈夫か
いいよ
いいぞ
はあバルルーナゲイル
Oh, that wasn't anything impressive. I'll just want to be able to heal them for a while, but I think Elias has a dispel that I can use. Look up the abyss. How does that turtle? Ele still can't use the spell, so those injury and sleep don't count as debuffs. Those debuff only mean status down, and not a status effect then. I think I'll have to change the skill. Listen, Bismarck's and Agamo still can't recover health. I think they will have to die. Now this is more like an actual attack. Almost. Nice. I also have to replace Sagamon still with an aura, so he can't really support when he can't damage the boss. Nice. It's only the CPU fighting now because everybody in my party is asleep except for Green.
ないことね。愛義よもあんたは英雄の生まれ変わりなんかじゃない。タイタン族から見れば悪魔の生まれ変わりよ。
悪？
黒の門の呪縛はそれだけ重たい。だからあんたの夢の中に出続けてやるから。タイタン族の怨念は簡単には晴れない。タイタモン様、今そちらに行きますから。
It's only started to feel bad for her because Satamon was objectively evil.
なんだ
And she's doing that out of loyalty instead of something she had no option but to do.
なるほど。そいつは間違いなくタイタン族の仕業だろう。奴ら聖域を狙って何度も襲ってきやがったが、これまでは全部追い払ってやった。おそらく力じゃ勝てないと分かったんだろう。こしゃくな真似を。セイレーン門の忠告通りになっちまったぜ。油断が禁物だってよ。
とにかく無事でよかった。これでもう大丈夫なのかな。
いや、奴らの本命は聖域、気脈だろ。聖域の守りはセイレーン門に任せているが、急いで助太刀に
Oh,
行かないと
she
な。
also died before.
お前たちも来てくれるか。
I wonder what the type the next boss is going to be. Because if it's at the sanctuary, it might just be around the corner. If it happens to be a vaccine type, I could use Devastate as I think again.
聖域は気脈の源泉。ここをいただくのはタイタン族の悲願だ。
Aren't Kabuterimon regular? Kabuterimon is vaccine, right?
十分に受けただろう。今夜宴を開くのは俺たちだ。
So is I boss in the story and in the outer dungeon which I couldn't beat yet.
持久戦に持ち込むまでは作戦通りだったが、あの酔っ払いの異常な強さは予定外だったぜ。そのせいで聖域の制圧は遅れに遅れて、あの方もお冠だ。背に腹は変えられねえ。そこで今回の作戦ってわけよ。こんな簡単にいくとはな。最初からこうしておけばよかったぜ。
このままじゃ。今回はさすがにダメかと思ったわ。どれだけ歌ったと思っているわけ？あなたを目覚めさせる歌を。もう酔いは冷めたのね。
おいよ、任せろ。タイタン族どもに言っておく。ここは俺たちの宴会場だ。宴の席は譲れねえ。とっととここから出て行きやがれ。
Is he going to have minions? No. Oh, it's a virus type. So do I still try to use Devastator? I think I can do this just with a seed you can listen. Let me just gouge how strong he is.
お前の言う通りだった。だが禁物だったな。すまん。
謝る必要なんてないわ。
But actually, since I have a seed in the party, I can try to reverse this time.
分かってるから。
行くぞハードイグニッション。
やるぜパーティーオブザヘブン。
第1局ポリゴニー。
I think I never saw Gaelion's special skill up until right now. Also, for this very kind of scenario, I also gave a character reversal to Devastator himself. I forgot about that. Oh, it works, so now Devastator can tank him. And I assume that using reversal again will make he can go back to his regular type. And now Daedalus should also be strong against him. Oh, extra damage against targets with insectoid trait. Nice. Four turns in a row from him, so you'd better think this. I'll no use if it's an AoE attack. I think I'll have to reverse him back into virus. So that was a disaster trying to reverse the boss's type. So much so that I think it's better to start over. I think if I am to use a reverse, I have to bring a whole party of data types. So vaccine gang again it is. I could debut Diabetum in this fight. I don't think I've ever used it. And you can do something funny with in your party. If you did ride it this Digimon. You'll get inside this costume. I am still surprised that isn't this game. Even nice, I still get impressed by just the huge chunk of health that Assyria chops off the boss right when we get to one. Oh, his special skill is a support one. HP based on user spell removes stat debuffs. Interesting. But I forgot to give him stronger moves. He still has level 1 skills. He could try to paralyze the boss, but that usually doesn't work. Oh, it does on him. Nice. You'll just keep trying to renew that paralysis. I think we've seen the sequence. Even if I full vaccine party, he can still one-shot everybody in a single turn and he gets 4 in a row. So it's one turn to use that special skill and one of recoil. He gets 4 in a row, so he could do that twice in a row and fully wipe out my party before I can react. It's weak to light. No. Siremon kind of reminds me of the Trials of Mana spirits. What? Oh, his other form. When I came to this area, I thought we'd dive to fight in that form. Like as if it was a kind of rage form. Hi there, night summoners. How many buffs has he got? I think I don't have anybody who dispels enemy buffs. I think I had a guest party member that could do it before. So while he has those, I focus on reviving the backup party. Digimon removes the buffs from the party. He doesn't remove buffs from the enemy either. Yeah, I want to deal too much damage now, so better guard. Not this again. Did Sweet dodge that? He took no damage. His buffs are all gone. Oh yeah, he did have an accuracy debuff. I do have to elect one Digimon to be a buffer slash debuffer and start using them in bosses. Been neglecting to work on that. Because I think I got to use on rely on cross arts to buff my party. But that's not doesn't it's enough anymore. If you could paralyze him now, that would be great. Please. Nice. But it didn't proc in any of his turns, at least he didn't use that stronger attack again. I might make the Digimon into the buffer slash debuffer. He's vaccine, so most bosses will be weak against him anyway. Can he finish off Tyrant Kabuto anymore, or should I paralyze again? Fingers crossed. Nice. His first battle, by the way. Wait, she's going to die anyway. You learn how it feels to wait for somebody for a change.
謝るのならこっちが重荷ばかり背負わせてごめんなさい。
Would be nice if she did without a no 12 member. And I was half expecting that to happen because I didn't think it would be only one no 12 member per area, like the last one had 2 of them. And like there's not enough, basically there's not enough game left for it to be only one member per area now.
その大切な場所を守りたいだけだ。お前の歌声だってそうだ。これからもずっと聞いていたかった。
I know, I'm almost sure that whenever we find the Coronamon and Lunamon again, they will have evolved into all 12 members, so how many of them are left again? There is one we haven't seen yet, and I know him by looks, but I don't recall what he's called.
あなたが待っていてお願い。
Oh, to even like the arcades I know for working together makes sense.
これは
Is that a Digimon Sprout?
大丈夫だ。あいつ少し眠るつもりらしい。
Oh, she didn't die.
傷ついた体を癒すんだろう。俺なんて散々酔いつぶれて眠りこけてきた。
I was under the impression that Digimon don't actually die anyway, they are reborn when they die, like they turn into X again. But I guess that depends on the
いく
game.
らでも待ってやる。それまでこの宴会場は誰にも渡さねえ。あいつが目覚めた時目いっぱい歌えるようにな。
バッカスモンの活躍でタイタン族の軍勢を退けたものの、セイレンモンが
I saw a video on the making of this cutscenes the other day. They do know this is actually live action
セイ
footage.
レンモンの復活を信じ、
This was all like filmed in front of a screen, like a bit like a puppet show.
その強い思いに守られて大樹の森はさらにその生命力を増し、
I recommend you look up the making of video later. It's pretty impressive.
悠久の時を刻み始めるのでした。
Like I think last stream we saw a segment like this where there was a shot of 2 people holding hands, and that was actually 2 actors doing it. So just one more battle this time.
今回のデジモンも運命と戦う同士。絆が増した分だけ生脈の受け皿も拡大していくはず。このまま
Here we go again. Oh, it was the forest area, so he gets his plant farm at this time.
選ばれし者たちに世界の上位者の加護があるよう祈っているわ。ひとまず元の場所に戻るといい。
So if the next area is the factory, I'm not sure the plant type is going to be as strong as the enemies there. But he can change his armor in mid-battle anyway. Bramble Bite plants on Corredor. He can inflict sleep. And the Blight plant raises down, so he would synergize well with Diddlet and Laurentia in the same party. Have I ever used Talmon after she evolved? I don't think so.
戦いの後急に消えて心配したぞ。こっちは準備万端だ。
準備？
So they actually are having a party.
宴に決まってるだろう。今日は売れ
I
子
didn't
だ。
think we would see it.
みんなと喜びを分かち合ってくれ。
Hey, I thought you were on the NPCs for a second. You just blend in this village. Oh, where's Lotus and Greifmon though? They just disappeared after a cutscene. He has now 2 farms left to unlock.
過去に戻ってみのりのお母さんと弟を助けること。そんな都合よくはいかないのかもしれないけど。
Won't you mess with the whole timeline if you do that? That might actually stop you from existing, Agamo. Since it was Inori that kind of raised you into Igamo, and if she has her brother and mother back, she might not be there to do that. I think this is being very on the nose in foreshadowing that Igamo is going to eventually become evil. I don't think you'll need that. The brother had his egg, so maybe he could. I wonder if this happens because the egg gets displaced essentially when we drop it from that room when you first found the Minervamon. Whatever that was. Like, I think if there isn't a cataclysm, the egg doesn't hatch at all. Because he's Taigamo, the reincarnation of Chronomon. He's only here because he's needed. If we stop everything bad that's happening, then he doesn't need to be born at all.
昔は一人の夜になると星に祈ってたから、不安とか寂しさを紛らわせたくて。祈りが通じたのかもね。今はもう寂しくないもん。もし神様が本当にいたなら、私の願いを聞いてくれたのかもでしょ。
そうかもしれないね。ずっと思ってたんだ。なんで僕だけ人間の世界に生まれたん
The
だろう
only
って。
Digimon born in the human world was.
それが祈りの願いを叶えるためなら納得できるんだ。ありえないって思うかもしれないけど、僕がそう信じるのは自由だしね。祈りは新宿の地下で僕を見つけてくれた。それはきっと偶然じゃない。だから僕は祈りを見守り続けるよ。夜空で輝くあの星みたいに。
Yes, it does make sense for Mr. Z to be related to Kronos.
実はね、
Yes, Mr. Z is supposed to be Igumon.
二人にも聞いていてほしい。この先も三人で一緒にいられますように。
ここに来てイかれていた気脈の循環も元に戻りつつある。もしかするとこの地に眠ったセイレーンモンが大地を浄化してくれてんのかもな。お前にも世話になった。そういえば今さらだけどよ、ここに来た目的を聞いてなかったな。なるほど。カルポスヒュー
Oh, I totally forgot that was what we
あれ
were
は
after.
簡単には手に入らねえ。この森が完全に復活した時に見られるかもな。時間はかかるだろうが、見つかったらすぐに連絡するぜ。
So that we have to wait. Merokumon's probably only going to be healed by the end of this now. Some side quests have popped up and I have to do them if I want my Digimon to evolve to Mega. There's one in the base area. There's two of them here. One is in the village. Hi there, Lil Hobbs. How are you doing? Again, I need the agent to level 7 to start evolving to Omega, but I have enough points to get to level 6 already. There's a buff of my ultimates, which are of my active Digimon except for Carmilla, who's also buff, because this also affects hybrids. I wanted to unlock this node, which is a powered up version of the cross arts I currently use. I'm doing fine. Continue a game I've really been enjoying. Like Digimon Time Stranger is just an objective upgrade of Cyber Sleuth, which was a game I already really liked. I've liked all Digimon Story games I've played, maybe except for... I was gonna say Crossfires, but that isn't a Digimon Story game, it just reuses a lot of assets from that. I wonder if I have to unlock both of these neighboring nodes to unlock this one. It seems like you have to. H level 6, but that doesn't unlock anything. I had this Witchmon sitting on the box trail, I don't know what to do with her. There's a second Lady Devil just in case I need one. Also, I happen to have an Elecmon and I can show here what the requirements are if you want to make another Agumon. Personally, they enchant rank 90, so that's more than you need for a Mega. And it says 46 points of Valor agent skills learned, so that means you have to unlock all of these nodes. Oh, now we're facing the consequences for destroying all these beehives in the past. And I'll take this, start this quest as well. The fast travel is back, that's nice. It's way over there. Maybe it's at the entrance of the area. Yep. I thought they were going to fight and we have to break them up. I also need to recenter my health tracking. So what do you have? Yeah, naturally they'll both be weak in the area full of plant Digimon, but it's just to see his animations. I also haven't talked to Rosemon yet. I thought a side quest with her would show up. Did you get Beldramon already? I made a Dino Beamon, but now that to mention it, I should switch to APL Dramon so he can evolve to Imperial Dramon later. Because Dino Beamon's options for Mega are not as interesting. If I de-evolve him, he should split into 2 Digimon again. What if his stats will be divided evenly? And they can already evolve again. They'll just reset their level back to 1. Now the problem will be that his personality is not aligned with whatever Imperial Dramon is in test. I'll have to change it later. Actually, there is a way this might be easier to do. I think he's tolerant because Stingmon was tolerant. That was the main Digimon I used to Jogress. But if I do it with X-Vimon instead. And then... Oh wait. Oh, I just messed that up because now X-Vimon inherited the tolerant personality. Then I reload, I could reload, but that would I would lose a lot of progress. I have to fix that later. Oh bother. Yes, Grandis Quagmon is not in this game. What I should have done is evolve back to Stingmon as the primary Digimon, but then use X-Vimon as the main one in progress. Then I would keep the Celos personality. Let's see what pretty attack looks like. Fine seeing the Bearmon brothers evolving to Dreamogemon. Does Bearmon have a regular champion form? I know he has an ultimate anti-mega. Yes, Bearmon has a new... Wait, level 5 is Mega, right? He does have one in this game. Now, where was the objective for the other quest? We could maybe do that first, if it's closer. That leads me to the same in the same direction. I have to change the Ego Chosmon's form while we are here. That Digimon just took a jump scare.
準備完了。
Oh, where did he go? Asilia? Yet another virus. So the attack is very powerful in exchange of immobilizing for one turn.
行くぞボルトブレイクノックダウン。
That should conclude the quest, so you can swap for the other one.
みんな
They are at the village now. Oh, I see. The other quest is also in this map. It's a Dino Vespa. Tiger Vespa. And this is our fault. They had done nothing wrong, had they? Oh yeah, it does look a lot like a Kamen Rider. There's this and the Justimo. Was that all for this quest? Yep.
感謝する。みんな。
My handmade sweets have grown popular. Oh, that's nice now. They're all friends now. Let's bring the piece really out together, the two of us. Oh, it's like a time capsule with a beard, right? Or not? There's one more side quest to do in the back in the Abyss area. And I think I should now have enough points to unlock that no crosswords. Oh, I'm 5 points short. That's a shame. Yep, and before I forgot, I wanted to refurbish Diabitomon's moveset. There's one more reason you might want to raise further Digimon is that when a Digimon tries to run a skill but his attack skills are all full, all 4 slots, you instead get a skill disc for that skill. You could farm that on further Digimon and give the skills to your main party. So he's already supposed to be a buffer because he has the skill and the high spirit. Let's see, magic charge makes everybody deal more magic damage, tá tudo big down here. That could also go to Yuki or Ilias though. She doesn't really need Holy Light because she has Celestial Arrow, which is a stronger light magic attack. Now magic charge or magic field, the single target skill is stronger. But I often use her with Yuki and Alice as a trio, and all of them will benefit from this. Oh, here's Mediator, that's what I wanted. The skill that removes status effects. I'll place it here so I have both Mediator and this spell. If I had the guard field, I would give it to the Bitomon. I think speed field could also help everybody. And just so he has one attack option, I'll give him this spell. Interesting, you can give a Igamon's Fragment Sword to Digimon, so you can also get their buffs. They're trying to rebuild the village. The water is still red here. So maybe we'll still visit this area again once it goes back to normal. This entire area feels depressing now. Like yesterday, I was rewatching some of my VOD from yesterday's stream, and like the scene where Neptunemon dies from the poison, and the one where Bacchusmon kills himself. I don't wanna gloss over how sad they were. And we probably still have at least one sequence like that left to see whenever we go to the factory. So there's the weakness of Soul Chopper. It will take 15% of health, but because of that it will never knock out an opponent. Unless, like, maybe if he has 1 HP to round down to the 1 damage. I mean, round up. Ah, see, there's done of this. There he goes. He's so done. Oh, here's where I should change Digimon to plant type again. And it seems like at for each, there might be 2 or 3 left. As for scene starts to show us how some of the Olympus 12 die, I think there will be one for Volcanomon and maybe one for Junomon. But I still think she's just going to be a villain. The ring only has 3 petals now with 3 out of 11 plus 1 space in the center. So it looks like there's still a lot, but I bet that like we'll get 3 at once whenever we meet the Mineralmon and her siblings again. I forgot to change it. It's one battle for every Olympus travel plus one of the center that I assume yeah, I assume it's for Agumon. So far we only have a Venusmon, Neptunemon and Bacchusmon. Oh, why is it jailed here? Titan trap. We have to go to Neptunemon. I think we can fast travel to his palace, I guess. His throne room. Imagine having an audience with the king and to show up riding this as your majestic steed. The NPC's dialogue here doesn't seem to have changed at all. Oh, I can. I already forgot I can. I was gonna say I can fast travel, but the Pegasus is not in this map. Oh, he wants to let me fast travel. So there'll probably be an encounter on the way there.
Yes.
Oh, I got a mental break disc from that fight. I think that's the AoE. Although for debuffs, you're probably better with single target ones because the bosses are usually alone anyway. Nice. Now another happy ending. And I can finally get that cross arts now. I can't. Oh, there's a third node you need to. Jeez, that's gonna take a lot more points. And I think that's it for side quests for now. These two are going to haunt me for the rest of the campaign, right? The two I left behind in the human world in the past. That's 90 anomaly points I'm not gonna see in a while. I remember what my thought process was back then. I thought we will soon going to unlock like a warp where we can go back and forth between the digital world and the human world, right? That never happens. I mean, it happens now, but now you are 8 years too late for these side quests. I recall playing some of Final Fantasy VII Remake. When I was playing that, I was waiting for whenever the game would open up and like I'd have a world map and be able to revisit all of the old eras. That also never happens in that game. At least in that one, I made sure to do every side quest I could as soon as I unlocked them. But I never beat it. I might do it on stream one day. Yeah, Tadamas considered tampering with history a dangerous act that jeopardizes the natural laws and order of the world. You just passed this rule right now, right? Because I was doing just that 8 years ago for most of the game up until this point. And you're just telling me that now. Always do side quests as soon as you can. RPGs love missable quests you can never do if you don't right away. I thought that was more of a thing with older games, and the new ones do have ways to go back to content you missed, usually at least. Not the case with Final Fantasy VII Remake. That game is a big corridor. Digimon and his human partner are all targets of eradication for Adamas. The bar side issue may try to tell us to speed things up, but I'll do what I can to hold enough. So at least the operators on north side yet. Sometimes you just never can, even if you go back. That was actually the case with the original version of Live Alive, which I streamed earlier this year. originally, once like you beat the medieval chapter for the first time, you were locked into the final chapter. You could not go back to redo any of them. And I think that you chose to do like your Sed's version, and you saved over your main save without like having a point where you could reload to choose another protagonist. That was it. You were locked into Sed's final chapter. You couldn't play any of the other characters unless you started the new save. And I'm noticing that up until now, Adamas, the company we work for, doesn't have any physical presence. Like, you'd think we'd head to their office or something as soon as we got back to this time period, but that doesn't happen. And I guess that the devs just didn't want to make all the assets that would require. So as far as we are concerned, all of Adamas is myself and the little man that lives in my phone. Yeah, don't meet any other agents either. Yeah. Maybe we are actually cosplayers, and this is all just a big LARP. Like, that would actually be an interesting plot if you had a wannabe super agent cosplayer who actually has to be responsible for saving the world. Because they are Digidestined. Now, what happened to this area? Why are there big statues of the two? Of Kokoamon A and Kokoamon B? Kokoamon Park. So, like Palmon, they became businessmen. Read that tudo from Spec Ops Line. By the end of the game, you'll find out Adamas was never a thing. You were imagining everything. If you want to do any special evolution, you have to craft these items. I missed the chance to make one that evolves, I think, Gabumon into Lobomon, the one from Digimon Frontier. I think this is the item that does it. I could still make one later. Why is it a night club? I don't know either. Like, Palmon in the Gear Forest turned her transportation gimmick into a business, but what did these two do? E Paradise Coliseum. Talisman, I don't know that one by name. Yeah, you have the human spirit, and he can form change into the form that looks like Garurumon. So if you get one, you get both of them. Big Bearmon. In order to evolve, he joined the Titans to get stronger. Who was Big Bearmon in the past? Right, so the two Dreamogimon we helped earlier were not the Biermon brothers. He has a little brother, yes. He ran away from the digital world. So we have to once again go back to the Rebellion village. At least Kimi will warp me. So now that I have the Digimon, do I have any fodder that I can turn into a Gabumon? Let's see, Tesseract can become a Tsunamon. But he has to be sociable to become a Gabumon or level up a bit. If I have anybody with sociable, that could speed it up. Wait, the head doesn't become a Tsunamon. A little Bearmon will probably become a Note 12. Good guess. There is one that I don't recall the name of, that he has like a beast face, right? It might be that one. Not Shamamon either. Let me actually look up who can evolve into Lobomon. Oh, it's not even Gabumon, it's only Kudamon we can evolve into him. And Kudamon comes from a Niaromon, who in turn comes from a Ponimon. Okay. I don't know if I can navigate this Digimon tree until he becomes a Niaromon. Maybe from a Kazumon. See the hopes I'm jumping through to try and avoid having to change the correct personality of another Digimon, because I really don't like doing that. Oh, there a Niaromon. Nice. But the personality is still wrong. It's lovable, not sociable. Oh, he's friendly. Do I have any friendly fodder? Can you sort by personality? Nope. Oh, this one is friendly. I still can't find a path to Pony more Tsunamon though. Oh, there. Now go back to Ponymon and from that to go to Nyaramon. Now if you levels up a bit, I can evolve in to Kodamon and from that to Lobomon. Did all these Digimon watch my light show as I was repeatedly evolving, devolving? Underground area. Is that the sewers or the subway? Oh, what's going on here? Is this the Digimon district?
Yosh.
So they are not all being isolated, they're hanging out among the humans.
Oh.
I thought they were capturing all the Digimon they could find.
Oh.
But it seems some of them have just become pets. Must be because of all those Digimon videos on the net. There are so many because they get the views. Interesting, so the government wants to round up all the Digimon, but people started liking them. So not everybody hates Digimon now. Oh, that's a Mechanorimon flying. I didn't know it could do that. Hey, look, it's a Lobomon over there. I'm not sure how I'll ever face my wife now. Oh, what? Why? What have you done? And does it involve Digimon? And are they coming out? Who's they? I think there's some symbolism here with the businessman becoming friends with a garbage mon. But your guess is as good as mine. I'm going to take a short break now, and today I'm not going to switch to Arcanites. It's just that now the plot here has become too interesting and I want to see more of it today. Depending on how it goes, I might also skip Arc next week. In case, I'll see you in a minute. Hi there.
新宿アンダーアリーナは戦う意志のある奴を歓迎する。タイタン族との戦いに備えて力のある奴を発掘する目的もあるからな。ベアモンの弟？ああ、グラップレオモンのことか。
Leomon.
このコロシアムのトップランカーだぜ。
That's not a notable, but maybe he has a Mega Plus form. That is one.
もし奴と話があるなら拳で語れ。それに見合うだけの力があることを証明しろ。それがここのルールってやつだ。参加するなら命の保証はねえから文句は言うなよ。
I'll have to review my party before I do that. If it's an arena battle, you might see more variety in the types of the opponents. So I'll take one of each type and one of each type on the backup as well, or I could go with a free type. I have yet to use a Shakomon after here it evolved.
Yoshi, エントリーした。控え室に行ってくれ。
Of course, it's Etemon as the announcer. Even Inori is back there. Joe viruses, even though I expected more variety in their types, but that's fine. Shakomon has a very interesting special skill which has a chance to crystallize, which is when the Digimon becomes a sprite. It's like a bit like the frog effect in Final Fantasy. Oh, nice. So I'll try to turn the Sukamo into one. Nice, both of them are on status effects now. Oh yeah, alright, I did not unlock the story cross arts yet, I need more points. I thought I had unlocked it but forgot to equip it. Shakamon is confused, but it's a good thing I now have a mediator. Did they say how many matches it would be? Nice. So just like with Lanamon, free types are pretty useful in this game. And when you kill a crystallized Digimon, it just shatters into little blocks like that. I love it. Oh, you are allowed to change your party between matches. That's nice. For now, I'll continue with this one. And another thing, if you ever want to check out the sprites of any Digimon, you can come to the field guide in the press X down there. You get its pixel model. Also, every Digimon has a lore page. You could spend hours reading through this. I should do it sometime. If you had more chat members, I think you could make a whole stream just to reading out and reacting to Digimon bios. Look at sprite no memo. We're having a lot of fun here. Remember how you're trying to save Big Bearmon from having joined the Titans and save Merokimon's life? Show Chimera Monstrator, okay. Free Phantom, oh dear. If I was a boss, I would be terrified. But Soul Chopper is not that strong when the enemy uses it. It's a rare skill that's more useful when the player has it than when the boss has it. They're also weak to fire. I'm now curious as to how viable this composition should be. Like 3 Phantom spamming Soul Chopper on a boss. Oh, Soul Chopper also injures. That is a problem for me. Nice. Oh, that's a different sprite. So, you might have noticed it. There's a redeem option for channel points where you can name my Digimon. And the icon for that is currently a Phantomon sprite, because I was changing it to reflect Acidia's current form. But this sprite here is different from the sprite I used. I thought we were just reusing all sprites from the Tamagotchi. But this is a different one. I can't use mid-air to heal Aigamon's injury. You need a different dispel for that. Are we planning to get Millennium touch as Chimeramon with a stand? The way you get Millennium in this game is weird, because I remember that in Lost Evolution, Millennium was just an evolution for Chimeramon. Here he is a Jokeres between Chimeramon and Machindramon. And that means you have to Jokeres Machindramon with his own pre-evolution. So I have to get a second Chimeramon, evolve Green to Machindramon, and then fuse them together to get a Millennium. Also, this game does not have Millennium's other forms, which I think is a shame. I like the one where he becomes a crystal with a dragon inside. Or just get a Mega Dramon. I think that can also work. But stat-wise, I think Green is already ready to evolve to a Machine Dramon. So I think it will be easier to get a second Chimeramon. Millennium looks like a design straight out of a Super Nintendo RPG. That's why I like it. Nice, we got 3 sprites. So you already know what Digimon shines in the arena mode? Because I assume this will not work against most bosses. Will this be like a big post-game mode where you can fight a bunch of strong Digimon in the Colosseum? That would be nice. If you like Kimon, you should read the Cross manga. So he is in that one, interesting. I thought he had never appeared outside of a game or a card game. I still don't feel the need to change my party. Oh, I forgot to show Chimeramon's sprite. Remind me next time if I forget again. He did appear on the Adventure reboot. I thought that was only default Millennium. So what exactly is the relationship between the Moon Millenniumon and the regular form? A vaccine and a data. Moon Stage 2, Zed's final form boss. Interesting. In Lost Evolution, Moon and Zed were both branched off from regular Millennium. So Zed was not like the objective final form. You had two options. I could take out Cromon first, then reverse Talmon to make her weak to vaccine. Nice show paralysis. And a sprite. Sida can exit now. If I reverse her, she will be weak to vaccine. And Digimon can deal more damage. Nice. She is countering physical now. Oh, this one is magic. I like Talmon's sprite, looks very cute. This thing has been working great for this arena. The fourth about how many of them are there again? Also, have I been earning any experience from these fights? There's Kodamon and this is Lobomon, but it needs a human spirit of light. Which was the one that I just crafted then? That looks like I made the wrong one. Also, let me find the Chimeramon. There. This is his pixel model. His said looks a lot like Greymon's, which is... yeah, it makes sense. Ah, that's so mean for thinking that the Beast item would correspond to Lobomon, to the Beast Digimon. The King's a celebrity. I should have made a female thing myself for Teosphere.
発動可能。行け。ありがとう。グランドゾーンクレイドン。
Yeah, show data types. I might do the same trick with Acid again. That's when I've been complaining that we don't get enough data types as bosses. Now I'm using reverse so that they can be like virus bosses again. But this will make them now weaker against Egotism. I kind of wish that Digimon changed his type in between his turns. That would give you more options in how you compose your party. Prince Mamon X is such a funny Digimon. I've never seen that one. Actually, has there ever been a Digimon game where you could get the X forms? I missed the 3DS era, so maybe that one has them. Okay, in the Savers game, I also skipped the PlayStation 2. Title match, so that should be... yeah, that is Grapplemon. And with that foresight, I can check out what his type is. Vaccine. So can I give my data types a moment to shine? Shakumon has been very useful, but I'm not sure if his debuff will work on Garapuleo. I can try to use Delacito as I think again. I think you have to ally set color for his victims, he might. And for that I'm still bringing Carmilla and the Yuki Wasabi vaccine. Maybe I should have someone else of a different type. And I still have Agumon in May and she's a vaccine. Just in case, then I'll change the Diglett to keep Shakumon. Nope, he's by himself. Right away I use this attack buff. Yep, that's exactly who you are supposed to attack. Oh, that delayed his turn. Nice. Those spinning things make me dizzy, but they are funny to look at. Funny thing is, when Grappuliomon was in the DS games and he was a sprite, his sprite had him standing completely still in a pose and only his spinning parts animated. Because it would be too difficult to make him move as well as his parts when animating, I guess. He looks like he'll style your hair. Yup. It does look just like the... What's the name of these things that is stand outside the barber shops? I actually saw a video some time ago about explaining what these are supposed to be. And I forgot the details, but it was something about how in olden times you would go to the barber basically for medical operations as well as for doing your hair. And the red is supposed to represent blood, I think. I have to watch that again. It was a TED video. Oh, plant has extra damage, I guess. I now wish I had brought the little one. Does not have any AoE. I regret asking. Oh, white was for dentist though. I see. There are some of these that also have a blue stripe, right? I don't know what this represents. Also, I don't think I should have Darcy to keep tanking because he's almost his own health. But if he does, I can switch in Nuke and revive him. So now, yeah, heal Darcy first. I think recently if you will deal more damage than hit Viper because of the elemental advantage. And I never thought that CD Day where Laurentian is the MVP, but here she is. Remember that she was a fodder Digimon and I only kept her because she managed to become a Lilymon before I could evolve the Dretuno.
知らねえよ。誰だお前ら。いや、待て。まさか思い出してきた。人間なんてあの時は珍しかったから今さら俺に何の用だ。
君こそなんでこんなことを。
兄ちゃんが行方不明になっちまってな。セントラルタウンにタイタン族が攻めてきてそこで離れ離れになってそれっきりだ。死んじまったなんて言うやつもいるけど俺は生きてるって信じてる。行方知れずになったデジモンは兄ちゃんだけじゃねえ。メルクリモンは甘い。さっさと取り戻すべきなんだよ。
We haven't seen Minervamon or heard of Minervamon and her siblings either.
そのために力を磨いてるんだこのコロシアムで。
君のお兄さんなんだけどこんな噂を聞いたんだ。
兄ちゃんらしきデジモンがタイタン族の仕切る闘技場で絶対王者暴力で住民を支配してるって何をやってんだよあのバカ兄貴。
私たちもまだ確かめたわけじゃないの。もう少し情報を集めないと。
あんたたちもメルクリモンと同じことを言うんだな。今はまだ待てって。もう聞き飽きたぜ。
そうは言っても本当にまだ噂しか聞いてないんだ。ハイライズコロシアムへ一緒に行こう。弟の君ならカリスモンと交渉できるかもしれない。
分かった。
I wonder if the two of them will fight in the tournament in the digital world.
これで試合も終わり。ハイライズコロシアムへ向かおう。
ひろこからだ。もしもし。ちょっとー、なんで電話に出ないのよ。すっごい心配したんだから。またどっかに消えて8年待たされるんじゃないかって。
You need to get yourself a Digimon
あなたたちに今すぐ
that can reach the digital world.
東新宿のビジョン広場に来れる？今すぐ？お願い。今伝えておかないと後悔しそう。また私の前からいなくなっちゃいそうで。わかった。やった。じゃあ待ってるわね。ごめん、ひろこがどうしてもって。
俺の方も入念に準備がしたい。なんせあの兄貴と顔を合わせるんだからな。お互いの用事が済んでから再集合しよう。
うん、そうだね。それじゃあ集合場所はリベリオンビレッジのゲート前にしよう。じゃあ
I'm recalling we have yet to see Inori's dad in this timeline. Maybe he will come up now. Oh, we are famous now. Which might not be a good thing since Adamas is after Eigamon. Is the same dialogue? Actually, can I already enter another tournament? Nope. Maybe in the post game. I was thinking of how Digimon World in the PS1 game also had a tournament mode. And I really like how the arena looks like there. It's like a gritty underground cage fight kind of environment. And apparently that game has a PvP mode. I think you can maybe load the Digimon from 2 separate memory cards and have them fight in the arena. And people actually make PvP tournaments in that game in TS in Digi. One day I should stop to watch them. Look at that Digimon on top of a building.
その間に私がどんな思いでいたか、あれを見てくれたらきっと伝わると思う。私の夢はアニメ作りに関わることだった。動画配信で資金を貯めた私はついに叶えたの。本当？すごいよ、ひろこ。見てくれたらわかると思うけど、目的が夢の実現から別のものに変わっちゃった。8年前に消えたあなたたちへ呼びかけるためだった。あなたたちはどこにいるのって、どうしてもあれを見てもらいたい。この8年。
Can you imagine if Inori disappeared in the past and Hiroko decided to make streamer content of this? Out of looking for her? Since she was a friend who vanished while she was doing her occult ghost hunting gig. Digimon's Mega is pretty cool. Oh, what is it called? Because I don't think I know it by heart.
それまでいなくならないでほしい。どこに行くにしても必ずここへ戻ってきて。お願い。うん、分かった。約束する。さあ行こう。
Sorry, I was distracted by that big screen on the left in the background. It was advertising a planetarium, which I'm assuming could be a off-brand parody of a real thing in Japan called the Konica Minota Planetarium. And if that's the case, that's a super cool reference. Skadimon. Yeah, I never heard of that one. Let's Google it. Oh, he said it's a snow globe. It's a snow globe with like a little baby Digimon on inside the forehead. I like it. It's very cute. If you miss something I said because of your internet, you can ask me to repeat it. Off limits is this where the Digimon district is. I visited the wrong area, but I see Digimon are also taking over this. His problem is just between us brothers. Did he go ahead without us? It turns out I have a clairvoyance, because that is exactly what I just said. The wall Luminar, I didn't catch that because I wasn't paying attention to the background. Hey, Devastator Mitz is dead. Or mom, I don't think they specified masculine plus gender. Oh, I needed to craft the correct item to evolve the Kodamon. I need the Human Spirit of Light. 3 Fruit Tart and 1 Saint Knuckle. Can I get 10 here or do I have to visit another map? I think Fruit Tart you have to go back to the human world to get it. Pokemon Ticket, Perpetual Passport. I guess I'll need one of these. I didn't mean to enter now. Can I get those items from the Tidder shop? Turns out I can't because I need the Saint Knuckle 1, right? The shop only sells 2. Nor does it sell a fruit title, which is probably only in the human world. Like in the human world, you can buy wood items as HP and SP restores, but they have the same effect. It's just a different name. I think Yoki would probably like Queen Bimon. And you would be right, because I came across fan art of that Digimon the other day. I think she's exclusive to the card game. Yan said she's not in Time Stranger. For the sake of not breaking the pace here, Lobomon will have to wait a bit more.
やべえ、マジで死ぬかと思った。カリスモンが試合中に突然暴れ出して観客まで襲い始めたんだ。かなり犠牲者が出たと思うぜ。
Is Kalism one of the Olympus 12? Because since the younger brother became Grapplemon, I guess he's not going to be one of them. Unless he evolves to one more level like Mega Plus.
確かどっかから来た新米グラップレオモンだったか？
グラップレオモンがカリスモンと戦ったの？
戦ったというよりもずっと何か話しかけるだけだったぜ。そのせいでカリスモンが暴れ出したんだ。頭を抱えてよ。
Oh, he's a champion, but I thought it was a Mega.
結果このありさまだ。
I mean, he's an
グラ
ultimate.
ップレオモンは無事なの？
ありゃもうダメだろうな。ボロ雑巾みたいにされていたぞ。
そんな兄弟で。
僕たちのせいだ。
I get the Digimon evolution levels mixed up because I forgot that the baby phase is 2 levels and the free is already working.
今こそ発動してほしい。お願いだから。
あれは
What? I was speaking, I didn't pick up on that. So he got very angry all of a sudden. And now? Oh, that's the event we have to undo.
あなたの呼びかけに反応した。いよいよ真の覚醒。
Close your true awakening.
黒い影の中に広がる深淵を覗き込んでみなさい。そうすれば深淵もまたあなたを見つめ返してくるはず。あなたにできることはあなた自身を顧みてあなたの行動を変えること。それだけよ。今回もまた使徒に
Did Mirai always have that red mark on her eye?
すぐにアカシックビジョンの上映を開始するわ。
It looks a bit like Aigamon's.
イリエスの地に仲のいいベアモンの兄弟がいました。少し弱虫な弟は兄を敬い、勇敢な兄はそんな弟を慈しみました。いつか強い戦士になることを誓い合う二人は互いに切磋琢磨しながら暮らしていました。しかしある日、苦難が訪れます。兄弟の暮らす町が恐ろしいタイタン族に襲われたのです。二人は懸命に戦いましたが力及ばず。傷つき町を追われた兄弟は混乱の中で離れ離れになってしまったのです。やがて時は経ち、気弱だった弟は兄との誓いを守り、立派な戦士へと成長しました。
Definitely meeting Arya soon.
弟は兄を懸命に探し続けますが、行方はようとして知れません。兄が見つかれぬ悲しみは怒りへと変わり、弟はタイタン族への憎しみを強めます。
I bet there are many parallels with Greek mythology here. I'm just not picking up on them because I'm not versed on that either.
そしてようやく兄弟が再会した時、そこに待っていたのは目を覆うばかりの惨劇だったのです。
This is the human world's arena.
グラップレオモンがまだいる。
Oh, did all of that happen because Hiroko wanted to meet us?
きっとヒロコからだ。
どうしよう。
The Wheaties are named after planets. Yeah, some of the Olympus Java still have recognizable planet names. Merokimo is Mercury, Igmon will become Jupiter,
行かせないよ。
and there is Neptune Moon.
考えている
There's also
ことは分
Pluto
か
Moon.
ってる。このままカリスモンと戦ったら死んでしまうよ。
やる前から勝手に決めるんじゃねえ。ガキの頃からそうだった。
Venus Moon is another
ば
one.
っかり褒めやがる。
兄弟で憎しみ合うなんて間違ってる。
Pluto Moon is Sadis. I wonder when he's going to come up.
私なんて会いたくても会えないのに。失ってから気づいたんじゃ間に合わないから戦うんじゃなく助けに行こう。お願い。
So in this timeline, we have to ignore Hiroko when she calls us, right? Do we make an excuse?
一人で行動するのはやめておく。大丈夫だって。さっさと行こうぜ。ハイライズコロシアムに。
Traveling through time again seems to be happening more easily than before. Repeat this often enough and space-time will begin to warp. I think it's already warping. He's kind of making the same statement twice in a row here. But as I understand it, we can't actually just go back in time whenever we want. It's just when we break the script from the Akashic records, basically. And we have to go back to change the course of history to how it's supposed to be. Since I'm back here, I can try to hunt for the items I need for Lobomo. That was a Saint Knuckle 1 and a Fruit Tart. There's one. I'll get one of each in case I need them. Now, I don't know if any shop in the human world sells skill discs. Maybe in Akihabara. Yep, there is one shop. Free fruit tarts, I don't remember. But I can go back and buy a couple more, just in case. Oh hey, that maid has backup dancers now. Here's Saint Knuckle 1. One more just in case I need it. Oh, there's a stronger version of Aura. Not that they really need it. Ilya's intelligence is so high that the weak version of Aura is already plenty enough. Same for revive with Yuki. But I could use more normalizes. As well as an SPI buff. I have 4 of them. I hope it doesn't turn out that I need 5 fruit tarts. Whoops, I wasn't supposed to talk to you again. Without treatment, I think it is not too long for this world. We need a fruit after all. But by now we are just waiting for Baptism to find one. I will go and have a look for it myself. I think something not good is going to come out of this. Oh, he did need 3 fruit tarts. Thanks for noticing that, Night Cerberus. Finally. I am a bit late to evolve a Lobomon. You could have done that like as soon as as when I first beat Volcanomon and unlocked the ability to craft these items. You can at least have a look at these different forms. This is Kendo Garurumon, which is a very cool design. I wish I had made one earlier so I could actually use it. But now he can already evolve further. And this looks just the same as Lobomon. Oh, the armor is different, but it's hard to tell. He can evolve one more time also in Agent rank 7. It's both level 4 fused together. No, I thought these two would be the same person. Oh, I Vandamon. Let's quickly going through this fodder. A fusion of the Chobi spirit, so it's one character that has both of them and he combines them together, right? Only he and the Gunmon can do. Naturally for the two main characters. Oh, isn't that an eye string of arena? But I do like the color palette. There's a hologram of a Mac Galgamon and a Leomon up there. Level 6s are half of all the level 4s combined, and the level 7s are of them combined. Why did they have to make evolution so complicated in Digimon Frontier? Secret weapon, they're talking about their Jogoras. Sadly, it does not look like we're getting to evolve to Mega today. Only 50 points, so I can't even unlock the new cross arts yet. I did unlock several others, but I still think this is the best one I have. This reverses the enemy's type, so it's useful if you don't have any Digimon with that. But its reverse is pretty situational. I find that Tiontatio's damage is not isn't good enough for bosses, not when the cost is missing out on this as alternative. This debuffs enemies, which is also good, but bosses are usually alone, so the affecting all enemies is not that much of a plus. This is nice because it can overheal, but not that necessary if you have good healers. This gives debuff immunity, so I think this, in my opinion, this is the second best choice for cross arts. Only the two main dudes got the treatment, all the lines of ancient forms. We have been robbed of other farmers for Kazumon, haven't we? Kazumon has a level 5. I know the character that becomes her has another form. I don't know if that's supposed to be an advanced stage of Kazumon. Last evolution had a couple. Ancient Kabutermon, I think I remember that from last Evo. Oh, that's cute. It's a Matador and a bowl. Where can I find a glass of nice tasty milk? I wanna drink some, got any. Maybe in the pub in the central town.
それでは試合開始。
Is there a cow Digimon? I don't know of one. The worst love advice counselor. Oh, it's Joe Virus and my whole party happens to be Data. I thought you'd have the chance to swap them before you began. Also really cool arena.
行くぞ荒見玉。
Looks like he's immune to crystallization. This could be a good time to reverse them. I can keep using my data types. Now we're good to go. Kazimo's vai escaldo o Jet Selfmon. I can't look that up. Oh yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. But she looks quite different, so I wasn't sure if that was an evolution to Kazimon or just a different Digimon that the same character happens to become. What upsets me the most is that the devs almost surely at least consider Kazumon for this game when they were going over the Digimon from Frontier. Because Ulanamon made it in. Oh, it's a Macagamon hologram because he's the champion. I don't think it's going to happen, but it would be super cool if your Digimon became the holograms as you want in tournament. Bringing the iconic trio for this one. Elias, Yuki, and Dallas. Only maybe half of them have the level 5s, only 2 of the level 5s were in the show itself. Wanted to say so for Lion and the Bitomo. There's 2 that I don't know by name. One from Frontiers that I know is not in this game was the one that looks like a little polar bear. They join the fight to help pay off their debts. Please, Lucius better have a wife and kids to think of. Oh, he's lying. Chakemo. Just with the Crosswire Digimon, you'd think the main characters would get more attention in the roster here. But both Frontier and the Crosswires kind of get the shaft. Oh, our enemies are asleep. I could take the chance to buff my party down. Not all of them. Let me see what Rihimo looks like. Rihimo either is in this game or it's a very similar Digimon. I mean, there is a lot of red armor with golden accent Digimon. I blinked and my party was wiped out. Third match. I think I'll give value, say, guard fielder. Shakamon didn't have any equipment throughout this time. So Rhino Kabuterimon looks different. And who's Daipemon? Another weird one. I've looked up Daipemon on Google Images and there's a shot from the Cross Wars anime, I think, where he has a giant popsicle in his hand and a Devimon silhouette is inside of it and he's licking the popsicle. Oh, this one's going solo. What type is Kumeramon? Oh, data. He's made of fire, but turns out he's not weak against water. At this point, I think a regular spell from Acida will do more damage than Soul Chopper. Once his HP is like below half.
ークネスウェーブ。タイタニックチャージ。
Oh, now I'm recalling the Calmaramon that I had last stream. The now instead.
頼んだ。グランブルバイト。よし。やるわ。ダークネスウェーブ。
No, don't spend that.
頼んだ。は？よっしゃ。グランブルバイト。やるわ。ダークネスウェーブ。 頼んだ。いけ。
ありがとね。
Almost there.
頼む。頼む。
Actually, I wanna try to have Carmilla finishing off, but will that be enough?
タイタニックチャージ。
Ranamo might be super popular. I think she is, because I didn't watch Frontiers, but I've seen a lot of Ranamo art. I think she's more popular than Kazemo. Bias video. Unfortunately, Calmaramo is not as popular.
大丈夫？
お前とのバトルのせいだぞ。新宿の地下で体力を削られてなければ。
ごめん。
冗談だよ。むしろ感謝してるさ。俺たち兄弟のためにここまで付き合ってくれて。
We're actually not at the end yet. And I'm glad that Lanamon and Calmaramo got a story role in this game. I'm bummed out that one, that she dies, and two, that when she becomes a Calmaramo, she is not a giant Digimon like that Skull Sidramon. Because when I first looked at Calmaramon's model, to me it really looked like a model that was supposed to be much bigger, but had to be scaled down to fit in our party. So when she ran away after fighting her once, I thought she's gonna be huge when she comes back as Calmaramo, but that didn't happen. Also, there's an outer dungeon, which I can visit later. Proper level 5 for would be Ranamon with Calmaramo traits. Since she is so popular, I think they'd have made one already. Wait, what? This dynamic duo hates Oolong Tia. Oolong Chain. If that's a reference to Tamers, I'm not catching it because I didn't watch that either. They look pissed. Oh no, they speaking in Gen Z speak. Can like visualize this? Nice. Oh, look at the Terriermon sprite. What that dog doing with what they killed sprite? It's only because of Terriermon's name that I remember he's supposed to be a dog. As a kid, I thought it was supposed to be a rabbit. Seeing how she always has a villainous personality, should lean more on looking evil. I hope she does if she gets that from. Anyway, I have to swap in a healer. Oh no, Terriermon crumbled.
カリスモンのことは僕たちに任せてよ。
愛行門の言う通りにして。兄弟で争うなんて見てられないもん。
Listen to Aegemon, I can't stand to see family fight. Why does this feel like foreshadowing?
ダメだ。兄ちゃんは俺がこの手で止める。兄ちゃん見てるんだろ。出てこいってんだ裏切り者。タイタン族に魂を売ったバカ兄貴が。俺がぶっ飛ばしてやる。
Is he gonna show up without a chance to swap my party? And there he is. I'm pretty sure this is the final evolution for Bearmon.
カリスモン。
ああ、間違いない。見た目は変わっちまったが、俺にはわかる。兄ちゃんだ。兄ちゃん。そうだ。 思い出せよ。俺頑張ったんだぜ。兄ちゃんみたいに強くなりたいって。兄ちゃんの弟として恥ずかしくないように。なのになんで肝心の兄ちゃんがそんな姿にどこ行っちまったんだよ。俺が憧れていた兄ちゃんの姿は。
Actually, I'm also surprised by how evil this evolution looks.
なんだなんだ絶対王者がご乱心こいつは止められそうにねえやこのままおっぶしめし
So
ろ
no chance to start my party. I was going to look up what Talisman's type is so I could set up my party accordingly. Is a very so I'm fine. I have a few candelias. And Digimon.
グランブルバイト。よし。やあ。
Oh, not Yoki, my reviver.
頼んだ。
強いね。傷ついた分だけ強さが増しているみたいだ。グランブルバイト。
I thought you'd use physical attacks, but I think that AoE was a magic one. That's physical. So fear free. That sounds like a magic. And both fears down.
頼む。
グランドゾーンクレイナム。
Nice.
発動可能。
I have to bring Gilias for this.
頼む。クラツアーツ発射。あー、ホーリーアロー。
And hope that Alice is not paralyzed.
グランドゾーンクレイナム。
So I can suck her out. Oh, bother.
やるわ。ホーリーアロー。頼んだ。さあ、イエーイ。
はあグランドクロス。
グランドゾーンクレイナム。
Nice, I can suck her out.
頼んだ。
レインストリーム。
Oh, we did it.
ありがとね。
兄ちゃん、教えてくれよ。なんでこんなことになっちまったんだ。なんで兄弟で戦わなきゃいけないんだよ。俺は兄ちゃん、取引を持ちかけられた。おとなしく改造を受け入れれば、この先何があっても弟の安全は保証するって。
それでタイタン族に。
嘘だろ。なんでこった俺のせいだっていうのかよ。
違う、君のせいなんかじゃない。それだけ弟のことが大切だったんだよ。すごくその気持ちがわかる。もしここで君がやられちゃったら、
I wonder if the reason
お兄さんが悲しむよ。
why the Titans recruited the older brother was because they thought he would evolve into one of the Olympus 12. But then it turns out that it's the younger brother who will do it.
お兄さんのために。
兄ちゃんのために。
And it might happen just about now.
出来の悪い弟でごめんな。兄ちゃんはいつだって泣き虫の俺が強くなることを願っていた。
Marsmon, that was the one I couldn't recall the name of.
兄ちゃんの期待に応えてみせる。さあ、かかってこい。弟の手で目を覚まさせてやる。
So that one is serious. Is he still stunned from then Never mind.
頼む頼む頼んだ。頼んだ。
I wasn't counting Alice being paralyzed. I was gonna use another item.
やれるぜ、イープフォレスト。
頼む頼んだ。
Marsmon is vaccinated. I was thinking of like a O12 member who had a beast-like face, and it was this one. That's why I thought it would come up here if one of the Bearmon was going to evolve. Where is my stack of medical sprays? Here, I have 30 of them.
頼む。まあ
No, it was Marsmon. Do I swap her out now?
行け。ありがとう。頼んだ。
Nice, I think I'm back on my feet. Never would have figured Charisma was a counterpart to Marismon, but seeing it I can't believe it. I would never guess that these two are supposed to be brothers. He's going to act 4 times in a row there. I think I'll swap somebody else to die in Elias instead, so she can come in later. Reminder to restock on revival capsules later. Wow, and it's a finisher. No, isn't he a show-off? I would have thought that that he was Merukimon's brother. They look a lot like.
分かったからもう喋るな。すぐ手当てを。俺以外にもこんな風に改造されてる奴がいた。頼む。俺みたいな奴がこれ以上増えないように。あとは頼んだぜ、弟よ。
We can't really save everybody because we only get to go back in time when someone important on the Akashic Records dies. So the other brother really is gone now.
タイタン族の奴隷となり、闘技場で戦わされていたのです。兄を助けるべく、弟は闘技場へと乗り込みます。しかし、兄は改造によって恐ろしい怪物となり、かつての優しかった心をも失っていたのです。兄と弟の戦いは熾烈を極めました。その戦いの中、弟はマルスモンへと進化し、兄を打ち倒します。兄は心を取
He
り
did
戻
deal
し
the
ました
final
が、
blow. Maybe that was
改造により
scripted to
傷つい
happen
た
then.
体はもう元に戻ることはありませんでした。あとは頼む。自分のような存在が増えないようにしてほしい。兄の願いをマルスモンは胸に刻みます。兄が自分を頼るなんて初めてだったのです。思いを引き継いだ弟は新たな仲間と共にこの世界を守ることを誓うのでした。
And it's only one more battle again.
使徒が揃い、この日時計がすべて灯った時、生脈の力がすべて解放されるわ。断りの崩壊を止めるための力となるはず。イリエスの使徒は残り8体。選ばれし者たち、上位者の加護がありますよ。
なかったみたいだね。
Let me take a look back there. Oops, it was on auto mode.
家族が生きてさえいればやり直しはできるから。それにすごかったよ、アイギョーモン。だって今回は自分の意志で時間転移を起こしたみたいに見えたから。も
ちろん。
Oh, just like how before this, Joe didn't know about the Shinjuku Inferno and all that. There's also nothing on the operator constantly reminding me of how dangerous Digimon is.
あの黒い影が何なのかはわからないけれど、でもこのまま続けていけばいつかものにできるかもしれない。そうしたら本当に祈りの弟だって。もしゆうちゃんが生きていたらアイギョーモンと仲良しになっていると思う。
If you were alive, I bet the two of you would get along great.
大好きなアニメがあったんでしょ。
Digimon is going to try to save Inori's brother, and that's gonna cause another disaster, right?
エージェントアルファね。そう大好きだったの。みんなで一緒に見れたら本当に幸せだね。僕は本気だよ、祈り。
If we could all watch it together, I can't imagine anything that would make me happier. Inori, you have to stop saying those things for your own good.
もちろんエージェントもね。
もちろん。っていうか寂しいこと言わないでよ。なんで勝手にいないことにするかな。ねえ、ひとまず一度リベリオンビレッジに戻ってみない？今の状況がどんな感じかメルクリモンやシモンズ博士に聞いておこう。
時間を自由自在か。簡単に言ってくれるな。それがどれだけ恐ろしいことか。世界崩壊の遠因が彼らでないとも限らない。二人と出会ってから常識外のことが起こりすぎている。これ以上の放置は危険か。決断の時は近いぞ。
You'll have to make a call soon. What does that mean? Oh, now we can play optional tournaments. Not sure if I will or if I should just move on with the plot. And we have a barrage of new side quests too. Oh, alright, I know what to do with Igamon. In any case, that was just in time to end the stream. And I'm glad that I chose to do full Digimon today. The plot is getting very interesting. I'll look for someone to rate. This one I think just started streaming. Anyway, thanks a lot for tuning in today. More Digimon next week, and I think we'll be approaching endgame now. I hope to see you then. Have a great rest of your night.